Hey troops, it's Roy from Geeks Adventures. Woohoo! Broadcasting from the Clintonville section of Columbus, Ohio. So, we got an action figure review of the newest addition to the McFarlane Toys mega push of figures. Seriously, folks. And we've all got some pretty strong opinions about what is turning into kind of like the Batman line for their DC Multiverse. They've got almost 40 figures out by the end of the year, okay? So, that's a lot of, granted, it's also a lot of Batman, but dang, that's a lot of really well done Batman. Case in point, the latest one from the Dark Metal line is the Batman Earth One, also known as Devastator. So what do I know about the storyline? I don't know anything. I'm sorry. Folks, I make models. I make giant robots. I watch stuff. I cannot read comics. And besides, I can either buy DVDs and action figures or buy comics. I'm buying action figures, okay? But from the scattered bits I have read, basically, on this Earth, Batman merged with Doomsday or something or other. And Superman going, really? Really? Batman and Doomsday? Really? Blah, blah, blah. So anyway, how hellacious does this thing look? Well, the box, actually, oddly enough, the box isn't much bigger than the usual one, even in terms of width. Keep an eye open. Now, keep in mind, the name Devastator is a nickname, okay? Technically, it is known as Batman Earth One, okay? So when you're looking for this and you're asking folks in the store about, do you have Devastator? They're going to start looking for Devastator like from Transformers and the big green dude, okay? So, don't mess with them. The usual DC Multiverse box with a giant... These boxes are really cool because it's designed like a book. I mean, if you want to keep these, you want to put them in the box. See on the spine, Batman, Earth One, and Dark Knight's Metal. Back, of course, the obligatory art. So, this is kind of one of those times where having the gymongous packaging actually kind of handy. Why? This figure is huge. There it is in all of its glory. And you're going, oh, okay, we get the idea how big this thing is. No. This is the figure standing beside the Batman, the first Arkham figure from Arkham figure. There's Batman. This is... I mean, look at this thing. It's like Rocky versus Ivan Drago from Rocky 4. Okay, or, from Creed 2, Pick your movie reference, okay? But, this thing is huge! The good news is that it's huge. It's beautiful. Okay, as much as we have lots of strong opinions about the current, we'll say it in some ways, glut of Batman figures, these are beautifully done. Okay, the articulation, because this thing is a giant hulking thing. So you're not going to get double jointed knees, but you do get knees. They stole an idea from Marvel Legends. The toes are articulated. Why? Don't know. It's kind of cool. Cool thing, though, is his jaw opens. You suck. You suck, Superman. You suck. But, I mean, look at the detail, though. I mean, seriously. The spikes, the on the back. I mean, look at the veins on the feet, the skeletal structure on the feet. It's beautiful. It is a magnificent figure. Like I said, this thing is huge, and this is a regular figure. It's not a Build-A-Figure. And actually, if you want scale as well, this is Doomsday from when Mattel was doing their line. This was a Build-A-Figure. Look how monstrous this thing is. I will break you. Go for it. Get it. Get Rocky 4. Never mind. Anyway, but I mean, look, this. For more current figures. Now, one of the reasons I got this is because, well, you know, you got Superman in armor. For some of you folks, if you recall, Dan Jurgens, after, you know, the umpteenth story arc, Superman vs. Doomsday, blah, 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 he did the Hunter-Prey story where you get the origin of Doomsday. And in the story, he ends up showing up in armor and they fight and stuff. Really cool story. And personally, I like the fight heck of a lot better than Superman 75. But that's another story entirely. So, you know, when the Superman came out in armor, I decided to, you know, gotta have Doomsday. And the neat thing is actually that, you know, for dude in armor, you know, it kind of comes up, you know, I'll break you. Go for it. Yes, I'm beating that joke to death. Yeah. By the way, to give you, again, idea of scale, yes, dude in armor. I mean, seriously. This thing's huge. Of course, like all McFarlane figures, you get the obligatory stand. You don't need this. The feet are huge. So, you know, this will be a stand on its own. The articulation is pretty solid, so it's not going to be... unless you are, like, posing, not playing. You wouldn't, you know, you wouldn't be in the middle of the day going, oh, no, we display. Yeah. But anyway, so you should be fine just having this stand on your shelf. So all in all, this is a really cool figure. Okay, is this something you have to have on your shelf? In some ways, yeah. You know, if you're looking for a Doomsday parallel figure, something just big and butt kicking to have on your shelf, it's worth it. And then, like I said, the nice thing is for something this massive, it's not a build-a-figure, so you don't have to buy, you know, 17 different figures to build this one thing. No, that's when Merciless comes out sometime soon. So there you go. It's a nice piece of work right now. You know, if you check on the secondary market, of course, yeah, you're paying extra. But the good news is that the price is slowly beginning to drop. So it is beginning to make its way through, you know, from the West Coast onward. So yeah, definitely worth getting. So there you go. One more thing to add to your shelf. Anyway, y'all have a good weekend. May the force be with you. May the odds be in your favor, especially when you are toy hunting. Never a dull moment. And as always, be good to each other, okay, peeps? Y'all take care. Peace. Bye.